Hello and welcome to the Crystal Lightworkers podcast, to aid spirituality and well-being using crystals. My name is Jackie Winters, founder of the British Academy of Crystal Healing.
The British Academy of Crystal Healing is one of the UK's leading authorities on crystal healing, offering online tutor-led accredited courses and pre-recorded video classes. Why not hop over to our website today and enjoy one of our 5-star rated classes at www.britishacademyofcrystalhealing.com.
Hello everyone, thank you for joining me again. Today I'd like to speak with you about Red Dragon, another member of the Euphoralite family. Now I thought I may get bored or fed up with working with the same family of crystals, but again this beautiful crystal has a very unique vibration and presented some incredible experiences that I want to share with you today. So the initial connection with the crystal, with this red dragon, again, was carefully monitored. I think I've mentioned previously in the other podcast that the spirit of the stone of the Euphoralite family just seemed to want to ensure that the vibration is correct. So I've come to realize that the vibration of the spirit of the Euphoralite family require purity, openness and authenticity to communicate. The vibration is so special from these crystals that I actually keep the crystals separate from my everyday crystals because I don't want to lower the vibration of them. Red Dragon took a while to connect with me, and I did think that maybe it would choose not to. However, as I meditated with this smooth rose-coloured crystal, I immediately saw whales. Yes, you heard me, whales. Why the heck am I seeing whales? It's Red Dragon, for goodness sake. So I went with it, followed the meditation. Whale invited me to take my awareness down into the dark ocean with him. The size of this wonderful specimen was phenomenal. Even though my awareness was in energy form, I was not in my physical body, just totally energetically aware. I was still very impressed. Because often when two spirits meet in the energy world, size does not seem to take on significance. But in this case, I was very aware of the size of this wonderful creature. There is a soul connection and a total recognition that the physical form is really just a vehicle for housing the soul. But the magnificence of this incredible species really made me stand in awe of the physical world. So as the whale, I don't know whether it was an orca or not, but as the whale and I journeyed deeper down into the darkness of the ocean, I started to become nervous and said to whale, I am not sure I like this. When my awareness was fully present and I was traveling deeper into the darkness, I could feel I wasn't comfortable and told whale. Whale said to me, the only thing to fear here is your own mind. You need to recognize this, Jackie, as this will serve you well within the land too. There is nothing to fear. Take control of your mind. Focus and be fully present. You are safe. With this in mind, I followed whale deeper into the darkness, trusting that all is well and realizing that it actually was. The deeper we went into the darkness, the deeper my awareness was entering my subconscious mind. The deeper we went, the more fears began to surface that were sending ripples of insecurity and worry through my being. I had to dismiss them and realign my focus. When are we going to be there, whale? I felt like a 6-year-old. Oh my goodness, I'm not sure I'm liking this. Secretly hoping that he would say, oh, we're here, stop, and I could return to my world. But he simply smiled and said, it takes practice focusing your mind and clearing away the fears that are within the depth of your subconscious mind. But the more you do it, the more powerful you will become. The more you can help others, and the more you will reclaim your best life. He knew what I was thinking. Buggers. Of course he did. There is no filter when it is in the spirit world. Everything is consciousness, so of course he can hear my thoughts. Okay, I smiled. Let us keep going. Eventually, after what felt like 3 hours, okay, dramatic me, it was only 10 minutes, but after that we arrived at nothing. Peace, silence, total harmony. Oh, I like this. You spend a lot of time in the light, Jackie. It is important to find the balance of the dark too. The dark has much to offer you and is exceptionally healing. Oh my goodness, I had no thoughts at all. It was pure bliss. I had no images in my mind, just the sensation of the movement of the earth. I can only imagine it being likened to being in the womb. I stayed with Whale, feeling loved, peaceful, and safe. Safe was the main thing, as all fearful thoughts had now stopped. We seem to have gone below the fearful mind. On return from this meditation, I researched the qualities of the spirit animal of Whale to see what others had said. As a spirit animal, Whale represents love, peace, and compassion. It also represents your ability to heal others through your love and through your natural ability to communicate with others on a deeper level. Whale enhances your empathy and your intuition, guiding you in every step that you take. It aids shamanic healing and any other spiritual type of healing form. Well, yes, I totally agree. This is all what I experienced with Whale during my meditation, and I loved it. However, I still couldn't understand why Red Dragon had not appeared, until one source of information that I found regarding Whale's spirit animal said that quite often a dragon will bring you to meet Whale to make the connection. Now that blew my mind. It could have been any spirit animal that took you, but when they said it was quite often the dragon, wow! So my journey with Red Dragon continued as I finally got to meet him in the following meditation. Life events for me in between these meditation sessions had shown me how words could be extremely destructive. A friend had turned up on my doorstep in tears after being viciously verbally attacked by someone and not allowed to defend herself. She was in a mess. I invited her in, and I could sense through my heightened perception of the situation was being guided by Red Dragon. The fire that had come out of the mouth of the accuser had totally destroyed my friend. Dragon's message was to become more mindful and aware of how your words are impacting on others. Now, after she had gone, I was also presented with a life situation where someone began very angry and very rude with me. And instead of reacting, I took myself away from the situation to try and calm down. I was furious. And it would have been too easy for me to whip back at this person and destroy them. It took a lot of self-control to walk away and sit quietly. Red Dragon then made me realize that on occasions I too have had harsh words with people, and that it took a lot of self-control today for me to walk away, which some people do not have. When I returned to meet up with this friend, I had lost the anger and truly had forgiven what had happened, finding love, empathy, and compassion for them. I'm not going to lie here, Dragon has some strong lessons and tough lessons, but I felt happy that I had passed the test of being able to walk away and speak to my friend. My friend came in to see me and profoundly apologised, and all, of course, was well. And I have to say, this friend isn't one of the friends that I would normally expect to apologise. So again, the energy world is showing me that the miracles happen in the energy and affect people and everything around of you. So when you find that forgiveness, people act out of character, which she did, and it was so well received and so nice for both of us. So my second meditation with Red Dragon was short and sweet, but so memorable. I asked, "Are you here to teach me about control, Red Dragon, represented by your breath of fire?" I didn't have to wait long to realise that there was so much more to Red Dragon. I had just sensed his presence and not actually seen him in my inner eye. Well, this meditation was about to change all that. He appeared in front of me and said, "Get on my back." I took a moment to admire the scaly skin, the vast expanse of the wings, and the lizard-like tail. I could see so clearly in my inner eye. He said, "Yes, fire is also about the ability to see." Oh, yeah, happy days. He was helping my inner eye become clearer so I could better see in the inner world. Oh, thank you, Red Dragon, thank you. Are you coming? He said. I ran like a child and mounted his back, and we took off and soared high up into the sky. Oh, it felt wonderful. I loved it. With no physical body to be nervous of breaking, I fully relaxed into the experience, flying high up into a perfectly blue sky, and then turning and heading down towards an island in the middle of an azure blue paradise. Or so it seemed. When we landed, Red Dragon said, "How did you feel?" "Oh, I loved it. I loved it." "Did you feel fear?" No, I said. I had no fear because I had no physical body that could be broken." "Did you feel pleasure?" "Yes." "Okay, so fire also brings passion and pleasure. It helps light you up." Did you get where the analogy came from now? You light up with pleasure, joy, and passion. Oh, yes, I do, Dragon. Oh, I so do. Thank you so much. We then proceeded to fly back. Like I said, a short meditation. However, here is where it got very interesting for me because right out of the blue, after the meditation, I have a telephone conversation with a lady who asks me if she can gift me her services and create an opportunity for me. Oh my goodness. Yes, 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 of course you can. The feeling was the very same feeling I had in the meditation with the Red Dragon earlier that morning. I am becoming aware of how close these two worlds really are now. The energy world and the physical world really are intertwined, and they're weaving with each other all the time. I could sense Red Dragon smiling at me, saying, "You earned it. You have done good." Oh, my heart was so happy and open. I was literally in paradise. Not long after this wonderful conversation, the soaring of my energy field and awakening of my passion, I contracted a virus, which is most unusual for me, as I am often blessed with very good health. Now, talk about down to earth with a crash. So I surrendered into spending time alone in my bed, fasting and resting. The headache associated with this virus was off the chart, excruciating. So I couldn't think, sleep, or focus. Well, for 4 days anyway. And I had a major detox too, with lots of rest. Finally, dropping through the experience, it left me weak and tired, but I started to hear spirit more clearly. I feel as though Red Dragon gave me a real major detox, and you can possibly hear in my voice that I'm still not 100% over it yet, but I am definitely getting stronger, and there's a definitely new me that's coming through. I asked Red Dragon if he still was with me, and sure enough, I could sense and feel that the vibration was still in my energy field. It was now the middle of the night, and I was struggling to sleep. I had kept the crystal on my bedside since I had begun working with it to ensure a good clear connection. I had rested so much that I didn't need sleep. My body was rested and I couldn't find comfort, so I called on Red Dragon, who once again invited me to join him. Stepping on his back and flying on this incredible animal, Dragon took me on a journey through my own bloodstream. Oh my goodness, this was the most incredible experience I've ever had. The journey unearthed within me restless legs and feet, which I knew, after seeing a client with this condition, was a blood-related condition, and I could feel how unsettled my circulation within me was. There was no smooth flowing of my circulation, more of a spiky, uncomfortable, restless type energy, which can sum up how some of my spiritual life has been. Sometimes not very comfortable, and a little bit spiky, and eventually trying to find the comfort. I have never really grasped the concept of being told what to do, even by my own mind, what I should do with my days. Underneath my conscious mind, I have always been aware that life should flow naturally. We should wake naturally, be in tune with nature, allow the day to unfold, spend time in the creative mind, playing, listening to our inner world and enjoying the outer world. This time during meditation, I was even more present than in previous ones. Maybe due to the fasting or the deep rest, I don't know, but I realized that I could actually see the red flowing liquid of my blood. Not only could I see it, but I was traveling with my awareness through it. Wow, this was intense. Dragon said that this is your life flow. You are not flowing with your life. You are not at peace properly. You are too attached to a memory from the past and things in the present that you think are giving you security. The memory from the past was my mother. I speak to her daily in my mind. He said that your connection with your mum carries a great variety of emotions and is anchoring you both. You need to release her. Stop speaking with her. Let her spirit go. Whilst you hold her in your energetic field, she is not free to continue her journey. The mantra I want you to say to yourself is, it is safe for me to let go. I am enough on my own. Oh, now then, I actually hadn't realized that me doing this was damaging me, but this brought up a lot for me. I lost my mum 7 years ago, and I spoke to her daily. Look at the trees today, Mum, don't they look great? And things like that. And I think a lot of people do this. So to be asked to release her was quite a big deal for me. And it felt weird because I actually felt that I was betraying her by letting her go, saying, well, basically, you don't matter anymore. But deep down inside of me, I knew that this is what I needed to do. It was a neediness within me that I had to let go of. I needed her, and I had to start to get stronger and let her fly and become whole. So I agreed to give it a go. The present situation that Red Dragon was talking about was I was thinking about my security in my work routine. I had somehow to find a way to live the natural way that I've previously spoken about, waking naturally, being in the creative mind, spending more time in nature. Success in society is basically measured quite often by being rich and famous. And I suppose maybe that's what I've been drawn into, that thought pattern in the past, that, to be famous, you've got to work hard, you've got to be good at what you do, and then you'll become rich and famous. And I started to realize that now I value my time, and success now means that I can do what I want, be free from working for money. I use money to bring me joy and trust that the words that I channel from the crystals that come through me and go through the podcasts will reach the right people and have the global effect that I really would like to leave behind as a legacy. I'd sort of been creating a work routine to bring this success in the manner that society had impressed upon me that success was, that I establish a good academy, that I become famous for what I do, not famous for who I am, but what I do, that, is spreading love and light and helping people and, maybe improving the vibration of the planet and offering an academy to educate people on how to improve their vibrations using crystals. But I began to realize that striving, that, need to educate everybody is just a personal, again, neediness. Because if people are looking for whatever they're looking for, naturally the laws of nature will attract to them what they need. So I know that when my podcasts go out there and people hear me, they're hearing me at the time that's right for them, in the life circumstance that's right for them, and that, I can push or try and make things happen, but basically there is a natural law happening here, and success really is a case of relaxing into the natural laws, coming in tune with yourself, becoming in tune with what you enjoy doing. Now, each time I have these realizations, this isn't the first time that I've had this realization, and Red Dragon was reminding me, not informing me, because each time we drop through another layer of our being. So some of you may be hearing these words for the first time, and some of you may be hearing the words and realizing, yes, I do understand this, and dropping deeper into it. So each time I drop, I say, yeah, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm going to make some changes, and I make some changes. And then I realize, and I make some more changes, and I make some more changes. So sometimes it's a layering and a removing of obstacles that are stopping us from having this wonderful, natural, joyful life. Red Dragon, thank you for once again reminding me that, we do need to ensure we have the correct perception of success. Success is for me now me time, I think, and is what I have. Whoa, totally different, as you can see, with Euphoralite this time. Red Dragon really, I think, still has lots to teach me. I loved working with Red Dragon. My goodness, the energy of fire and the absolutely wonderful spirit of both Whale and Red Dragon have really packed a punch for me this time, and I feel that there will be many more adventures to come with him. I enjoyed sharing these meditations and the interaction, the weaving of the energy world and the real world. My relationship with crystals really is very personal to me, like my relationship with people. I am so blessed to hear the spirit of Mother Earth and her different vibrations and messages and share them with you guys. I feel so honored and blessed that you listen. Thank you. And I hope it inspires you to have your own experiences. And if at the moment you're just starting with crystals, maybe this will inspire you, and know that, as you continue your journey with the crystals, your ability to be able to hear, see, feel, sense the natural world will grow and develop, and your extrasensory perceptions will start to heighten. Well, I hope that you have enjoyed listening, and maybe I will see you in class sometime. If not, please keep working with your crystals and raising the collective consciousness so we can enjoy those finer, purer vibrations down here on Earth together. Our latest classes, video classes, are on psychic surgery. So anybody that's interested in psychic surgery, head over to the website and have a look at our videos on psychic surgery if you are at that level. www.britishacademyofcrystalhealing.com. Sending you much love and thanks for listening. Signing off, Jackie.